What's going on, everybody? Rob here. Let's talk about my Vevor Diesel Heater. If you see that pipe going across the front, it's because I didn't finish my gutter system yet, so I don't want this to flood, so it goes out all the way above to the higher ground. Let me get my combination off here. I got a combination lock on my diesel heater, seeing that it hangs outside. Can you read my mind? I'm putting in a combination right now. Okay, so there's my lock for my Vevor Diesel Heater. I've been using this thing every day. Every day. Today I just put it on and let it run. I had it on high for a while. So I would venture to say it ran for at least 2 hours a day times 5 days, so that's 10 hours. And today it ran for about 4 hours, so it ran for about 12 hours now. It ran for about 12 hours. It's been keeping my basement, when I put it on, about 78 degrees. Okay, so this is the setup I have here. You can see I'm halfway on the gas right now, halfway on the gas, and today I just let it run on high. There's my little air intake with my wires going into the house. This is just nothing but clean air going into the house, because here is my clean air intake right there. All right, so this is the all-in-one. But with the all-in-one, what I did is I clipped the wire and extended it to go inside my house. I know it's going to be warmer if you recirculate the air, and I'll get to that, but I would have to take this apart. The all-in-one I would have to take apart, because the little part right here to clamp on is actually inside of here. So I have this here. Nothing's coming in the bottom because I have the cage at the bottom of it. All right, so this is where I fill up. I use an electric pump to fill up my gas right there. But that's my Vevor all-in-one. You see there's no water in there, and it has been raining. No water in there. So that's my box right there. There's my little exhaust tank, and I have it come. I would recommend you go a little bit further on this. I would recommend that you go further. I bought the 16-foot extension because this is your air intake right here. And I'd venture to say, depending upon the way the air was blowing, you don't want any of this going inside your house. Although I do have a carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide detector right at the input of this into the house. So I could detect if there's anything wrong with the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. Man, it's like 41 degrees outside right now. I know the sun is makes it look warmer than what it is. Okay, so here's how I charge this thing. All right, here's my solar inverter. It's off right now because I'm fully charged. That's a Grow Watt solar inverter, 48-volt battery. That's how I charge my battery. Okay, so this is where I'm coming in from inside that box. This is the battery line, and I extended the smart box right here. Bluetooth, I could control it with my phone from the upstairs. It's off. Why is it off? Because even the clock on this will drain your battery right here. The input, it's 3 to 4, so it's encapsulated, so the hot air, I'm not losing as much hot air, and I just cap this off when it's not in use. So all the wall is insulated and everything. So this right here is actually room temperature. Okay, so this is my Stanley FatMax charger. I got a remote control for it. These are off right now. These are off because this clock will drain your battery. So that's why that's off. It still connects to the Bluetooth, so that'll drain that battery. Now yesterday I thought I had a problem with it because I couldn't get the 15 amp to start the glow plug. So I put the battery charger on it. So the battery charger with this, I would use it as kind of a trickle charger, try to, and it would say the battery's charged, the battery's charged, the battery's charged. So I got my other battery, I got another 12-volt battery, and boom, it took off and it ran with that 12-volt battery. So what I found out is I cannot leave this trickle charging when I have my my diesel heater on, because as soon as I left it for about 5 minutes on the other battery, and then I connected this charger, and sure enough, this was just depleted, because when I had the diesel heater on and this is a trickle charger, it wasn't charging the battery. So I slow charged this thing overnight and connected it, and ran no problem. So I'm actually gonna just let this drain until it says it needs to be charged, and then charge it from the bottom. This is a marine battery, so it could be discharged a lot more. You need 15 amps for like 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, because it's drawing a lot of power to get that glow plug hot enough to ignite it on fire, right? That fire is on the outside in a little combustion chamber. So this right here, I could not leave trickle charge, and I have to charge it when this battery is not in use. I used it, God, like I said, I had it on high for about 4 hours today, and I'm impressed that I got half a gallon of gas in there. That's the original gallon I filled up when I put that thing in, and I've been making videos for a while. So I got 4 more gallons of diesel here, and it's getting warmer. My basement been like 78 degrees in my basement. It is a pretty big basement. I have my boiler here, and it's a catch-22 on my boiler because my flue has where the ambient air gets taken out. My hot water heater has the ambient air to be taken out to cool the flue temperature down for the chimney. So the heat mainly stays up top right here when the boiler's kicking on, but my boiler does not kick on as much when I have that diesel heater on down here. So either way, it's a little bit about my diesel heater. I'll carry on more down the road. I extremely love it. My first problem was yesterday when this battery was saying that error 1, saying that I did not have enough amperage to kick that thing off. This was just completely drained. I cannot trickle charge it as it's in use, and even if it's disconnected, it wouldn't work. So I got another battery. But if all else fails, and say I have no battery power, I actually got a 12 volt. Well, actually, I got up to a 60 volt inverter. This is a Tech Power 60 volt inverter. I can fine tune it from 1 volt to 60 volts, and that'll plug into my grow watt solar inverter. So either way, that heater out there runs off of a gallon of diesel and a 12 volt battery that is charged by the sun. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.